I'm so sleepy. My name is Ayaka, and I'm a 35-year-old stay-at-home wife that you'll find anywhere in the country.
Good morning.
Morning, Masashi. I'll make breakfast for you right away, so give me a minute.
Sure. Thanks, honey.
This is my husband, Masashi. He and I got married about half a year ago. We're getting along pretty well, and I enjoy my life with him. You don't have to work today, right?
Sorry, honey, but they scheduled a business meeting today last minute. I wanted to take you out somewhere if I didn't have anything, but...
No, it's all right. Good luck with your meeting, honey. Masashi gets most weekends off, but sometimes he has business meetings that he needs to go to. He's the CEO of a startup, so that's why he's been pretty busy lately. That doesn't bother me, though, because his hard work is the reason I get to stay home all day. Before I got married to Masashi, I was part of an HR team at a large firm, but I decided to quit when I got married. How should I spend my day today, then? Maybe I'll get the chores done in the morning and rearrange some of the furniture. After Masashi left for his business meeting, I was chilling in the living room, but that's when someone came to the door. Is that the delivery guy? When I checked my ring monitor to see who was at the door, I was shocked to see my mother-in-law. She's here again? I can't believe it. I didn't want to invite her in, but I decided to answer the door. Hey, ma'am, what can I do for you?
Well, not really much. I'm just here to hang out.
That's when she took off her shoes and came waltzing into my house. Well, I'm actually a bit busy today, and I don't think you can stay here for long.
You're busy? With what? What do you have today?
If I lied and said that I was going shopping, she would probably just ask me if she could come with me. One time I told her that I was hanging out with friends, and she asked me if she could join us. She's that kind of person. But she wasn't like this before. She used to hate visiting us, and she didn't even come for Christmas. Well, I was going to move the furniture around.
And I don't see the problem with me being here. I'm just gonna be here, minding my own business.
Well, sure, but what are you planning on doing today?
Well, I don't have any plans. That's why I came here. I'm probably just gonna watch some TV.
And why don't you do that at your own place?
Well, this is a brand new apartment we're talking about. The view is better here. And I like the TV here. It's massive.
And that's when my mother-in-law walked into the kitchen and started looking for snacks she could eat while watching her favorite show.
But anyway, you can start rearranging things now. You should start now, or it's gonna get dark by the time you're done.
Sure. And so I went into our bedroom and tried to avoid being in the same space as my mother-in-law the best I could. Let me just read to kill time. And so I spent most of the day in my bedroom. And when I looked at the clock, it was already around 5 p.m.
I'm home.
Oh, he's back. And so I ran to the front door to greet my husband.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back, Masa.
Oh, hey, Mom. Didn't know you were here.
Yeah, I came here in the morning. I thought I should help Ayaka with the chores.
What the hell are you talking about? You didn't help me with anything.
But anyway, now that you're back, I should head home.
She always heads back home when Masashi comes back. Maybe she doesn't want her son to dislike her, but whatever the reason may be, I'm glad she doesn't stay the entire day.
Starting to rain, so I'll drive you back home.
Oh, thank you, Masa. You're so kind. Unlike a certain someone.
Well, okay then, ma'am. Be careful. I bet the floor is really red. And if you do slip, it's not gonna be pretty. You are pretty old already, so...
What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you say that I'm old?
Masashi calmed her down and took her back home. God, that was so tiring. And so I threw myself onto the sofa and stayed there for a while. After about 30 minutes, Masashi came back home.
I'm back.
Welcome back home, honey. But I need to talk to you about something. Your mom visits here way too often. I can never relax with her here.
I get that, but I think Mom's just lonely. She doesn't have a lot of friends anymore, and Dad isn't with her anymore.
Masashi's father passed away 5 years ago in an accident. I've never met him, but everyone talks of him very highly. I guess he was kind enough to accept his wife for who she was. She still comes here way too often. Once a month is more than enough, and I want her to text me beforehand when she plans on visiting us.
Don't be like that. You don't have a job, so just consider this as your part-time job. You have plenty of time to rest already.
And he wasn't wrong, sure, but at the same time, it was true that she was visiting us way too often. For the first time in our marriage, I actually got kind of pissed at Masashi. And on Friday, while I was cleaning the apartment, my mother-in-law came to visit me again. It hasn't even been a week since she last came to visit. And when I answered the door, she didn't even say anything and just walked in.
I'm only going to stay here for a couple of hours today.
Wait, what? It was completely unexpected. I thought she was gonna stay here until her son was back.
Why are you so surprised by that? I obviously have plans of my own too, Are you doing anything?
No, not particularly.
I see. Well, I actually brought something for you today. I've been taking good care of me, so I wanted to give something to you.
Wait, really? That's unexpected as well. Maybe Masashi talked to her about how I felt, and this is her way of saying sorry. In any case, this is pretty nice of her.
Yeah, it's about to arrive, and I want to keep it a surprise, so could you go into your room and stay there?
Sure. I mean, she already told me that it's a surprise, so at that point, I'm not sure if this really is a surprise anymore, but I decided to head to my room and wait there for whatever was coming. And after a while, I heard the doorbell ring again. And that's probably the delivery guy. It sounds like he's carrying something heavy. In the end, it took 20 minutes for her to set everything up. And when I went back inside to the living room, I saw that a big plant had been set up next to the TV. Oh wow, that's a big plant.
Yeah, I thought you needed something around the TV, so I got this for you. And I didn't get you guys a moving gift, so this should do. It's a fake plant, so you don't have to water it.
That was very thoughtful of her. What's going on? And it's also kind of annoying that she's bringing up how we don't have kids yet. This is her passive-aggressive way of saying that she wants grandkids as soon as possible. But there's no denying that the gift itself was great. The leaves all looked real and it was very well made.
So do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much.
That's great to hear. I wanted to give you guys something for a while now, you know.
Oh, really? I see. And that's when she grinned from ear to ear. I've never seen her this happy before. Maybe Masashi was right. Maybe she was just lonely this entire time and needed someone to keep her company. Maybe I was being a little too sensitive. I should try being more nice to her from now on.
All right. Well, I'm going to head home now.
Sure. Thank you very much for the present, ma'am. Shortly afterwards, Masashi came back home.
I'm back. What? Wait, what the hell is this?
Your mom gave this to us. She wanted to thank us for looking after her. And she also said that this was her moving gift to us.
But this is the fake plant that we had back home. The pot is the exact same one that we had back there as well. It looks like she wiped and cleaned it, but back home, it was covered in dirt and dust.
Wait, what? Really?
Why'd she give this to us? Maybe she wanted to get rid of it, but realized it would just be easier if she gave it to us.
What? You're kidding me, right?
No, but I like it. We needed something next to the TV, so this is perfect.
Damn it. I know I said I was going to try to be more nice to her, but I take that back. She just wanted to get rid of this thing. I thought about throwing it away, but it fit the aesthetic of our house, and I kind of liked how it looked. I didn't want to keep it, but I decided to leave it next to the TV for now just to see if I actually liked it or not. And the next day...
Alright, I'll see you later, honey. I'll be back by 6 tonight.
Okay, see you, honey. And so after saying goodbye to Masashi, I got back to cleaning. An hour later, I heard the front door open. I had the door locked, so the sound scared me. Who the hell is that? Is that my mother-in-law? I don't think she has keys to this room, though. When I headed over to the entrance, I saw Masashi standing in front of the door. Masashi? What are you doing here?
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I just forgot one of the documents I need for my meeting today. Also, I came back to give you this.
And so Masashi handed me a ticket to a movie that was supposed to be playing that night. Wait, what is this for?
Well, I thought that I could get off from work early today, so I bought a ticket to a movie I really wanted to see. But turns out, I have another meeting scheduled for later today, and I can't make it to the theater in time, so I was wondering if you'd be interested in going instead.
Oh, really? Well, I guess I'll go watch it then.
Yeah, you should. I don't want this ticket to go to waste.
And Masashi told me that he would drive me to the mall, so I got ready in a hurry and hopped on the car. The movie wasn't going to start for another couple of hours, so I went inside the mall and started looking around some of the stores. Huh? I'm getting a call from my mother-in-law. Hello?
I knew you were cheating on my son.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Oh, stop it. I saw you go into your apartment with another man. I know what I saw.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Stop playing dumb with me. I have evidence of your little affair, too. I have it all recorded.
Evidence? Affair? I'm sorry, but could you explain what you saw? I really don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Oh, fine. I'll explain it to you so even someone like you can understand. You know that plant I gave you the other day? I snuck a hidden camera in there.
Wait, what? A hidden camera?
My son came up to me one day and asked me to watch over you while he was away at work. He was worried that you might be cheating on him, and that's why I've been visiting your place so often. But I get tired of visiting your house every week, so I decided to set up a camera inside your house. And now, I'm gonna hand this evidence over to my son, who will surely want a divorce with you.
I really don't understand what you're talking about right now.
You can keep acting like you don't know what's going on, but I have all the evidence I need right here. You're going to pay for this, you lying bastard.
Are you looking at footage captured by that hidden camera right now?
No, of course not. I don't want to watch you making out with some random man. But the camera automatically records everything, so I have the evidence in my computer.
Then can you turn the footage back on? Is the person you're looking at making a call right now?
No, she isn't. That's weird. You're talking to me right now over the phone, though.
That's right. That makes sense, though, because I'm not even home right now.
Wait, what? Then who are these people in your living room?
Well, there's only one other person that could sneak someone into our house and have an affair in there.
No, this can't be. There's no way my son is having an affair. This doesn't make any sense. I bet this guy is trying to rob your house or something.
Well, if he's trying to rob us, then why is that guy making out with someone in our house then? Anyway, I'm gonna head back to my place right away. And so I called a taxi and headed straight back home. I couldn't believe that my husband had been cheating on me, but at the same time, I was furious. Sure, if this was under regular circumstances, I probably would have just been sad. But the fact that my mother-in-law was the one that discovered his affair made me mad. But why didn't he just go to a hotel and have his affair there? But I guess there's only one way to find out the answer to that. And so, when I arrived back home, I headed straight to the living room.
Ayaka?
Oh, what were you doing in our living room, huh?
Well, this is,
I mean, I'm glad you decided to have your affair here. It actually worked out perfectly for me.
Wait, what?
Apparently, your mom had a small camera on this plant. Yeah, this thing is tiny. There's no way I would have known this was here if she didn't tell me about it. And so I yanked the camera out of the plant and threw it onto the floor.
A camera? What? You're kidding me, right?
No, I'm not kidding. But anyway, you should go home. My husband and I have a lot to talk about. No way! Masashi's girlfriend ran away. I noticed that her height and hair color was similar to mine. So I guess that's why she thought that was me. She was convinced that her son would never commit adultery. So I bet she didn't even look at the face of the guy on the screen. Oh shoot, she forgot her panties. But anyway, you and I have a lot to sort out.
I'm really sorry, honey. I really am. I met her through work and this is the first time I ever spent time with her here. I swear.
I thought she was going to make up excuses for himself, but he was surprisingly apologetic about what he did. Well, I did catch him in the act, so there's no way he could have gotten out of this. And why did you ask your mother-in-law to keep an eye on me?
Well, I didn't want to run into you when I was out with her and I thought my mom could stop you from going outside. Also, I was scared that someone might see us going into a hotel, so...
Wait a minute. Don't tell me you were cheating on me at your mother's place while your mom was here.
Well, yes. That's what we've been doing. My mom said she felt sick today, so I had no choice but to come here.
Oh, I cannot believe you. Why didn't your mom tell you about the hidden camera?
Well, she did. And when she told me about her plan, I told her that it was a bad idea. I told her that I didn't want to get a divorce with you, and that all I wanted was for you to stop cheating on me.
Your mom didn't agree, did she? She wanted you to get a divorce with me as soon as possible. Everyone prioritized themselves and their needs, but that ultimately that ended up backfiring. This is just pathetic, isn't it?
I am so sorry, honey. I'll never do anything like this again. I swear.
I needed time to think. I did think about getting a divorce with him, but I still love spending time with him and had lots and lots of memories with him. And there's couples out there that survive these kind of events. I wanted to be compensated financially for this, but I decided to hold off on getting a divorce with my husband for the time being. And a few days later, I got a call from my mother-in-law.
I'm so sorry for doubting you. I was wrong.
No, it's all right. Besides, you're a victim too. My mother-in-law has not visited us after that incident. I already got my money from Masashi's girlfriend, and she's been spending most of his time at home on the weekends. I finally got my peaceful life back. 3 months later, my family informed me that they were hosting a party over the weekend, so I decided to go alone. My father was always a big party person, and would always invite all of his rich friends and host a huge party. I was supposed to stay over at my parents' place that night.
Hey, Ayaka. How are you?
Mr. Tanaka, it's great to see you again. This is Mr. Tanaka, and he's an investor. He's an old friend of my father's, and I've known him since I was a kid.
I heard that you got married a few months ago. Congratulations. Saw a picture of your husband. He's a handsome man.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Apparently, my daughter got a new boyfriend as well. And she's been telling me all about him recently. She's probably going to get married with him soon, isn't she?
I think Mr. Tanaka's daughter was around 10 years younger than me. I've never met her before, actually. Wow, she tells you all about her boyfriend? You guys must be super close.
Yeah. She always texts me and tells me about what kind of person he is. She said she was visiting his second home today. I'm glad her boyfriend actually has a real job and a stable income.
Wait, what?
Huh? Is something wrong?
And that's when Mr. Tanaka showed me a photo of the second home that his daughter was supposedly visiting. This place looks awfully familiar. Do you happen to have any other photos of the place your daughter is visiting? And so Mr. Tanaka showed me a bunch of other photos that his daughter has sent him. But he looked exactly like the second home that my father gifted my husband and I when we got married. Mr. Yamada, could you please show me the live footage from our second home?
Yes, of course, ma'am. Right away.
I called my family's personal butler and asked him to pull up the live security footage from our second home. There were cameras set up in the garage and in the front entrance. I knew it. When I checked the footage, I saw Masashi's car parked in the garage. And when I looked at the earlier footage, I saw two people going into the house holding hands. One of them was my husband. This is the final straw. I'm getting a divorce with him.
I'm so sorry, Ayaka. I had no idea.
No, it's all right. I don't think your daughter knew either. And this was all my husband's fault. And so we all hopped onto Mr. Tanaka's car and headed to my second home. When I arrived, I unlocked the door and stormed in. Oh, hello, Masashi. I'm getting deja vu right now. but has this happened before?
Ayaka? I thought you were at your father's party.
Who the hell are you? Why are you here? I'm sorry, ma'am, but the person next to you is my husband. Wait, what? Did you just say that he was your husband? You were married?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I own this place. My father gifted us a second home, but it's owned under my name now.
But wait. How the hell did you know we were here? You have a GPS tracker on me or something? Don't you?
No, I don't. Your father, Mr. Tanaka, actually showed me a couple of photos of this place, and that's how I knew you guys were here. Oh, wait a minute. I did send a couple of photos to the place to my dad, but I didn't send any photos with Masashi in it. Yeah, but the house looked awfully familiar, and so I checked the security footage. That's when I saw you two walking into the house holding hands.
Damn it!
I thought you had learned your lesson by now. And I can't believe you would come here to have your affair. You just didn't want to pay for a hotel room, right? Isn't that why you keep on having your affairs on my property?
Shut up!
But anyway, I've had enough of you already. I want a divorce.
Damn it! Oh, to be a rich girl like you, huh? Doesn't matter if you throw your husband out. You can still spend the rest of your life drinking and partying without a single worry in your mind. Doesn't matter if you're stupid or ugly. All you need is money.
Oh well, sorry I'm rich. Didn't know you were jealous of me like that. Maybe if you were rich like me, you'd be able to get plastic surgery and fix that ugly face of yours. I didn't know he felt that way about me. That's kind of upsetting, to be honest.
Forget it. I'm going to live with Chisa now, so you can be lonely alone. You're lost, asshole.
Wait a minute. Who said I'm going to stay with you after this? You were cheating on your wife, right? I can't be with you anymore.
But Chisa, I'm a CEO. You could become a wife of a CEO. Isn't that every girl's dream?
No, it isn't. That doesn't excite me one bit. Chisa's father is a big-time CEO, so she's used to being around rich, powerful men. Oh yeah, and guess who else is here?
Well. So you were Chisa's boyfriend, huh? Nice to see you again, Masashi.
Mr. Tanaka? Why are you here?
That doesn't matter. But anyway, I'm going to have to end our relationship with your company now.
No, that isn't fair. Our company's doing very well right now, and I need your support.
When I met Masashi, his company was just starting out and things were not going as well as they are today. And when I told Mr. Tanaka about his company, he agreed to invest in it.
Sure, this might not seem very serious, but stuff like this can ruin your company's reputation. I am not doing any business with you anymore. And I also hate liars.
No way!
Oh yeah, and my father's obviously going to stop investing in your company as well. My father and Mr. Tanaka are very influential in their respective industries, and they're going to make sure everyone knows about what you did. I could tell that Masashi was starting to panic because his face started to turn blue.
I'm sorry about what I said to you earlier. You know I didn't mean it, right? We should start over. You know what they say, right? The third time's the charm.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. But anyway, I'm going to send your stuff over to your mom's place. Mr. Yamada, could you kick the stranger out of my house for me?
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
And so, Mr. Yamada picked Masashi up, who was screaming for forgiveness, and kicked him out of the mansion. After that, we headed back to the party. When I told my dad about what had happened, he was furious and shared the news with all of his friends. Now everyone in the world knows about what he did. He might not be able to survive out here anymore. And so, Masashi's company ended up going under after that, and even though he applied to a bunch of other jobs, he was rejected by every single one of them. Now he's working part-time at a local convenience store. Meanwhile, I started my own company. I had experience in HR, so I started a business centered around creating more opportunities for working women. I'm not really looking for a relationship right now, but if anything comes up, then I'd be willing to give it a shot. You never know what might happen in life.